All right, guys, apologies. We had Coach still wrapping up practice, so we are going to start with Brian. Steve, do you want to start us off?
Yes. Thanks, Colleen. Thanks, Brian. How was the first bowl workout? I know the quarterback situation is different now. If you can just kind of tell us, how the offense is doing with the changes back there.
Henry's stepped in for us before, and so he's going to do it again. Going back to last year, NC State, so we have utmost. The whole team's behind him. There's no time to really take setbacks. We want to go win this game and finish this 10-win season right. And we're all confident in Coach Brewer and our offensive staff to scheme it up and get this offense rolling again. Henry gives us another dynamic, being a dual threat, being able to run the ball better. So it should open up our run game a little better. So we're confident. It was a good first practice. Team morale is high, and we're excited to get down to Jacksonville.
Go ahead, Jim.
Yeah. Hey, Brian, obviously Ole Miss has one of the more prolific offenses in the country, and you want to keep them off the field. If you can, the best way to keep them off the field is to sustain some drives. The best way to sustain some drives is to run the ball. Can you kind of tie that up in a pretty little bow and let us know how that's going to happen?
Yeah, so basically, like I said, Henry is a dual threat quarterback. So it gives us the read option abilities. So we can really open up our run game, run split zone, stuff like that, and be able to read the backside end. So they can't just chase down Star from the backside, can't overly load the box because we have different ways to attack now. So really having those kind of two weapons in the backfield, I think will really help our run game kind of expand past what it's been so far.
You mentioned Star, but is Jacquez more
Yeah,
practicing?
Star, Jacquez, Moore, Peyton Jones, any of those studs we got back there from the stable.
Yeah, I mean, it seems like having Jacquez back 100% really adds a whole another dimension to your running game.
Yeah, Jacquez is a great running back as we've seen over the years. And he's somebody that's going to find the hole, hit it hard, and he's going to make plays explosive. So that's somebody that we all love to have back there running the ball again.
So thanks.
Go ahead, Adam.
Brian, you guys had like a makeshift offensive line in the offseason, obviously came together really quickly. You only allowed, I think you're 10th nationally in sacks allowed. What allowed your unit to come together so quickly and perform so well this year?
Just a bunch of great guys they brought in. And so when you bring in good guys that mesh well together, we want to hang out together. We spend a lot of off time together. We do a bunch of O-line dinners, the whole group. And so that kind of helped us kind of mold it. We put a big emphasis on that because, it's got to be a cohesive group. O-line's like a fist. You got to punch with all fingers closed. So that was something we really emphasized, and it came together. And then everybody, has performed well. And then the development from Coach Nord and Coach Shep, both guys have been in the SEC, won national championships. So them helping us kind of get to that next level has been huge.
Seems like you guys, you're going to have almost the whole group, if not the whole group, back next year. What does that mean for you guys? I know you got the Gator Bowl coming up, but
Yeah, no,
obviously,
that's huge coming in for the 2025 season. Having pretty much, we're losing Caleb Krings, but that's it. But as of now, I think we're retaining everybody. We have Micah coming back, so that's huge. Kind of filling a left guard spot if we need, or if we get somebody, or one of the younger guys, Bradley and G. Those guys are looking real good as they've developed over the season. So yeah, I think we'll continue to be kind of a stout group in the ACC, and our goal next year, not looking past the Gator Bowl, we want to perform well in that, but is also to become one of the top O lines annually, year after year in the ACC.
thanks.
Go ahead, Connor.
Yeah, Brian, it's been a couple weeks since you guys played. What's been the scheduling? Has it been kind of a mental reset to get to this first practice?
We've kind of trying to take a load off of the body a little bit, but while also working with Coach Feely. So we've been lifting, trying to get some, as the season goes on, no matter what, we lift hard all season with Coach, but no matter what, you'll tend to find your body gain a little fat, lose a little muscle mass. So trying to counteract that these past few weeks has been good. And then just taking a mental reset, slowing down a bit, and then getting ready. It's exam week. And so I know a lot of guys are struggling with exams. Certainly I've had a rough week with exams, it just takes up a lot of time. But so it was nice to get back out on the practice field today.
those grad students on the offensive line probably have it a lot easier than undergrads with exams, don't they?
Yeah, they have a little easier, but they're in Fuqua, and Fuqua exams are right now as well. So everybody's on the struggle bus this week academically.
From that standpoint, is it good then to get on the field and have a little football break?
Yeah, kind of get away from all the mental lock-in, sit in the library for 4 hours, just go out there, have fun, just play some football, and just be with the guys again. It was nice this morning. Beautiful morning.
Go ahead, Jim, and then we'll wrap it up with Steve with the final question.
Yeah, just Brian, to follow up on the whole schedule thing, you guys gonna be able to get some time off to go home for Christmas?
Yeah, with the bowl game being so late, Coach Diaz and the guys have and the coaching staff has really they thought about it, and they gave us a few days off surrounding Christmas, which was nice for a lot of guys. We'll get to go home, be with our families for Christmas Day, which is huge morale wise. Most times you play in a bowl game on the 28th or something, you're in a hotel for Christmas away from your families, which can be pretty not the best. It's good to be at a bowl game, but it sucks to be in a hotel lobby on Christmas Eve. But no, it'll be nice to go home, see family, and take a quick break before we come back and lock in for Ole Miss.
Okay, great, thanks.
Yeah, Brian, Duke's defense has been celebrated all year rightfully for all the tackles for loss it's logged. Ole Miss has more. So for you, from an offensive line standpoint, what kind of challenge does that present to you, and how do you guys feel about, meeting that challenge?
Their box is extremely talented, a bunch of highly touted dudes, and they run a lot of twist games to try and create disruption. But we've seen a lot of twist all year round. So kind of going back to those fundamentals that we use to eat up those twists, staying pad level. You got to be quick, but can't be too quick. Be ready for the movement. It'll be a challenge, but I don't think it's something we can't rise to. We've risen to many challenges this year, but no, it should be fun. And I think a huge part of that will be the opening of our run game with the read option should help us out too. So being able to attack them from multiple kind of facets, but it's definitely a challenge. Super talented group up front, but I think we're to the occasion. And it'll be fun.
Thank you.
All right. Thanks, Brian. Thanks, everyone. We'll have Coach on in just a minute.
Thanks, Brian.